Hi everyone and welcome to episode 6 on my Paramotor to PeaBee journey. Tonight we're going to be dealing with engine failures, or as I've known over the years, IFATO, engine failure after takeoff. And this is part 1 of a 2-part video that covers all the aspects of that type of emergency. In the syllabus I'm learning from, it's called Dealing with an Engine Failure in the Circuit, demonstrating competence at dealing with an unexpected loss of power at various points in the circuit, including during the climb out phase. So Jim is actually using 2 parts of this flight. He's also improving my landing skills, but also getting me used and progressively getting me used to dealing with the aircraft at different parts of the circuit to actually land the aircraft if I wasn't able to get back to the airfield. What if it happens now? What if it happens now? And that mindset gets you thinking all the time, not consciously but subconsciously. So when it happens, and Jim talks about this, you just react. You're not going, where do I go? Your brain's tuning in to that fine detail of, if it happens now, I can go there. And you just react to it. You'll notice throughout the video that before anything happens, Jim hand creeps out to press the talk button to announce that we can have an engine failure. So technically you'll know that I'm going to have an engine failure before I do. And I found that quite funny. So kind of calling it the hand of doom as it's creeping out to press the button. I had a number of lovely comments, but also a question referenced why I talk about leaning forward. And the chap actually asked whether it's to move the centre of gravity forward. The main reason I lean forward is I can't fully push the bar out without straightening my arms. My arms are too short, so I have to lean forward to get the full bar movement. And my other point through for the video is a little trivia question. I use a phrase just after one of the climb outs, and I want to see if anyone can actually spot the film it's from and put it in the comments. So let's leave the flight briefing room and I'll join you at the airfield.
All yours.
Okay. Brakes off, heels on the floor.
Ducks for radio, Golf Charlie India, Papa Alpha, radio checking aerodrome data.
Ducks radio, visibility 5, runway 04, right hand circuit, Jesse 984, head details, QNH 1015.
984, 1015 and 04 right, 5's also Golf Papa Alpha.
My wingtip was clear.
It's handy having a wing you can lift up, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So the wind is off from the left.
Yeah, it's very light. It's not really going to be much of an issue, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah.
Now his wake's actually not going to be an issue because you're going to be airborne long before his rotate point. So
yeah.
You might get a little bit of a wobble, but it won't be very much at all.
Papa Uniform Golf, yeah, thanks for letting us go, much appreciated.
That was him.
No worries, Papa Alpha taking off 04. Okay, you're good to go.
Okay, that's going to get my nose wheel straight. Okay, bar neutral, feet straight. Let's do this.
To this point here, you can see there's nothing in front of you. You have to go left.
Yeah. You're almost in this no man land of nothing at the minute.
It is a little bit, yeah, but now you've reached those big ones over there, so that's okay. But again, there's not much in front of you at all.
Parallel the mast.
Sorry, say again?
Parallel that radio mast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels weird turning right.
Yeah.
Right turn glide.
That's right. Showing your age now, aren't you? Wow, this is Flexwing weather now, isn't it? Look at that.
It's lovely. Okay, I'm going to go around the town. I'm just dropping the power back to get us down below, down to 800 feet.
Now this really long field on your left is going to be very useful to you later on.
Okay.
You can reach it from any point on the downwind leg.
Okay. So we're downwind now, not quite on the numbers.
That looks good. Alpha downwind 04.
Oh, lovely evening.
Just a job, right? That's what we need, a bit more of this. display threshold on this one, so you want to be about 10 foot over that fence.
Okay. It's not a very accurate circuit, and I'm really, really high.
Oh, that's good.
Bringing it back to 3,000. There's fields before it, so if we do have an engine failure here, we're probably going for that field there.
Absolutely right. You will not reach the runway.
Yeah. Checking no one else coming on finals. Final. It's not plural. Turning final now.
Yeah, I doubt whether you'll even notice that bit of crosswind. Alpha finals are full.
Trying to be smooth. Positioning forward.
Do any better than that.
Go again.
Brilliant, away you go.
Power. On neutral.
Push. Absolutely perfect. And do you know why it was perfect? Because the approach was perfect.
And it was on a new runway, bit of tarmac.
Very nice. All you got to do is replicate that each time now and you'll be lucky.
Okay. From here it'd be the field with the sheep's in, or those fields over there.
Yeah, it's not good at dead ahead, but
no,
you know,
there is nothing. It's all cross, isn't it?
Yeah, with practice you can get in there, but you're probably going to run in. If you go dead ahead in one of these, you're going to run into a hedge.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
Low climbing turn.
One good thing is the ground's so sodden that you'll stop pretty quick.
Yeah. From here, well, that's upslope there. I'd probably be looking at downwind, probably that one down there.
Yeah, that's got a power line in it. That's not so good.
Oh, it was through the bar at that time.
What about that one over there? Do you think you could reach that?
Where, sorry?
The big one over there, next to the farm.
No.
Okay.
I'd probably be looking this way and probably going over there.
Now you're okay, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've got loads to choose from now.
Okay, 800 feet turning downwind. Anyone joining downwind?
Got Papa Alpha downwind 04. Papa Alpha's making PFL on the downwind. Okay, chop the power. Good. You want about 60 to 65 on the clock, so a little bit of bar forwards actually. There you go.
Yeah.
Good. And you're going to land in this field on your left.
Okay.
There's no rush. Don't turn in yet. There's no rush. Now you can start your base leg. Good. Watch out for the speed build up in the turn. There you go. That's good.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can make that.
That's good. Good. Carry on. We won't go too low because of the sheep.
Keeping the speed on. That's 70. Yes.
That's fine. Now there may be an electric fence. Ignore it. Go straight through it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll climb away gently now. Just low noise climb out. That's it. A little bit more. The sheep aren't bothered.
I was going to sort of trundle past them and then...
Yeah, and then you can give it a blast now. That's nice.
Rotate to the right, go around to the right.
Yeah, well, there's no one else around, so yeah, I reckon a hard climb to turn right.
Okay.
There's no such thing as a steep climbing turn really, but we're wanging on round so we stay in the circuit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have had enough space to S-turn to go downwind, but actually that long one there.
Golf Papa Alpha's re-established downwind right 04. Now you'll always be able to reach that field, so whether you're this side of it or in the other side of it, it's there and you can always reach it.
Okay.
This guy here has got an interesting sign on the side of his shed, look, have you seen it? See the long shed there?
Yeah. Can't quite see it. Oh, okay. Yes. Expletive off.
Yeah, so he's not keen on airplanes.
Okay.
The only trouble now is, of course, everyone knows it's there and they all go and have a look at it.
Okay, right. That's me coming. I'm going to drift slightly more downwind on the base just to give myself a little bit more space. So right now, if it was, I'd go for that field there.
Yeah,
it's longer than any of these.
These have got power lines in. You can see the poles, but you can't see the lines. So
tell me about it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, done that one.
Yeah, alright, won't say any more about it. Only an idiot would fly into. Oh,
yeah. I survived. I learned.
Done.
Yeah, so we have one now. I'd be going for that field there.
Yeah, you're as safe as houses now.
It's just that constant look at where would I go? What if?
Yeah. Only when you're low. Once you're up a bit higher, you've got so much more time to think about it. You don't need to be quite as ready for it.
Deliberately drifting down to 3,000 RPM. Because we're a little bit high at the minute. Nothing on final. Turning final now. A little bit high. Just below 3,000 RPM.
Bow for finals are full.
Slightly left to centre line, recovering. Positioning forward.
Tokyo, nice and early. Great thought.
Sorry.
It's alright. Beautiful.
And regain to centre.
There you go.
Again. Taking off.
Good. Another perfect one. Alpha will make a PFL on the climate. Okay, so chop the power. Bar in, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left.
I'm going to go straight ahead for the field with the sheet.
That's good. Okay, climb away, climb away, climb away, climb away.
I didn't pull the bar in quick enough there.
You don't want to jab it in real hard, but you've got to be fairly quick about it.
Yeah. So again now, most of my options are all looking left at the minute.
All to the left.
Yeah. There is just nothing, it's a valley.
No, in fact it is better to climb out slightly to the left on this runway, but of course then you're interfering with the parachutes.
Yeah.
You can't win really.
No. It's just looking for that what if eventuality, not fretting about it, but if something happens here, where am I going to go? So, sorry, this is me talking through in my own brain, that if I have an eventuality, I'm not going to go, ooh, what am I doing? I've already pre-planned it.
Yeah, it's the old thing about staying in practice. If you practice it, when it happens, you'll just do it without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
And you'll end up in a field perfectly happy, and you'll say, well, that was no big deal. And it won't
I'll
be an
probably
issue.
look for that one there now.
Yeah, perfect. They usually put these little fences across it. Sometimes it's a wooden fence, but again, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can go through it as long as you don't.
Downwind.
Up Alpha downwind, 04. As long as you don't get fence based.
Foxtrot, Dr. Radio, runway 04 right hand, circuit QFB 984 hectopascal.
QFB 984 hectopascal. Could you say again the runway news?
Runway 04 right hand circuit.
04 right hand, go on, Foxtrot.
So yeah, a wooden fence to go in between the posts. Obviously you don't want a fence post going up through the cockpit.
No.
But a wooden fence won't do you really very much harm at all.
Yeah.
So don't try and hop over it or do anything stupid.
No, just let the energy be absorbed.
And electric fences are really good because they slow you down pretty well.
Is that from experience?
No, but I've seen someone land with about 100 metres of electric cable
Yeah.
strung out behind them.
If you've got time, is it basically isolate electrics and engine off? So like the off-fuel mixture
Yeah, and we'll go through the whole routine if you've got time.
Yeah.
If you haven't got time, you don't want to be wasting your height and time going through all these checks.
Yeah.
The priority is to land in the field safely.
Yeah.
The second thing is to let someone know what's happening. So if you've got time for a quick mayday, then do it. But at this sort of height, you haven't really got time.
No.
You just need to get on with what you're meant to be doing.
It's like the old ANC, aviate, navigate, communicate. Let's just aviate.
Well, when you land your hang glider or paraglider, you don't put a mayday out, do you?
Most of it over radio.
You just do it. So
We're a bit high. Anyone on final? Not that I can see.
if you're in some fast, heavy plane, the chances of you landing the airplane intact are fairly slim.
Yeah.
Unless you're next to an airfield. So yes, it's a good idea to put a mayday out, because you're going to need some help. But here it's just a case of landing a field, phone me up and say, Jim, I'm in the field. Alpha final 04.
Forward, flow, flyby.
Even better.
Go away.
Yeah, away you go, just keep an eye on that parachute.
Yeah, got him
Full
inside.
power, full power.
So as you may have noticed, Jim has been slowly introducing different aspects of the engine failure after takeoff, be it in the downwind leg or on the upwind leg or straight after takeoff, and getting me to think, not necessarily for this airfield, but any airfield that I would be flying from, where will I go, the so whats and the what ifs, always thinking ahead and giving yourself that option. My landings are coming on well, I'm really getting dialed into this aircraft, but I hope the technique I'm learning for this aircraft will translate across to the PeaBee that I'll eventually be flying. Did anyone spot the line that I used? If you do know where that line comes from, please bung it in the comments. Just want to see how many people noticed it. So anyway, let's leave this video here and join me for part 2 of more engine failures after takeoff with some more amusing flying. Until next time everybody, fly safe.